What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and we have some Fantastic Four news today, a little bit different than what we've heard a couple of days ago. We have actually heard about some drama happening over at Marvel Studios in regards to the casting of the Fantastic Four members, the final casting of who's going to be playing the official members of the Fantastic Four: Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. We thought that it was already pretty locked down and that the official cast for the Fantastic Four had pretty much been chosen. However, it turns out that doesn't seem like the case. However, it does seem like one particular member, or possibly two, have been chosen for the Fantastic Four team. And like we mentioned a couple of videos ago, Marvel Studios is trying to get this locked down as soon as possible so they can make an official announcement at San Diego Comic-Con Marvel's Hall H panel, which is a little bit over a month away right now. We also have some news about Tom Holland as Spider-Man. He has recently made some comments about playing Spider-Man, or I should say about being done playing Spider-Man, that a lot of fans are asking questions about. No, this does not mean he is done as Spider-Man. Yes, he did say he would be happy to move on, but we're going to break down exactly what this means in this video, so you don't have to worry about a thing. And if you love Marvel and want to stay up to date with all the recent news, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're also doing a giveaway. We'll talk more about that at the end. So just to very quickly go over what Tom Holland said in a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he did say he was excited to come back for the fourth one. We're going to talk about that in a separate video, but then he said, "I'm a little apprehensive about it. There's a bit of a stigma about the fourth one in all franchises. I feel like we hit a home run with our first franchise, and there's a part of me that wants to walk away with my head held high and pass the baton to the next lucky kid that gets to bring this character to life." There's a lot more really great Spider-Man stuff in this article that we'll break down in another video, but basically Tom Holland did not say that he is done with Spider-Man, he's moving on. He is stating that Spider-Man No Way Home was basically a home run. It was a great end to a trilogy, and he would love to walk away with his head held high going, yeah, that's how I ended my Spider-Man career, with the best Spider-Man movie there is. That he might want to do that rather than make a fourth film, then a fifth and a sixth, and them not be as good, and then end his career that way. However, he still is going to continue to make these Spider-Man films. He did confirm that in this article, stating that he's already met with Amy Pascal, executive producer over at Sony, and Kevin Feige. Again, we'll talk about that in another video, but just wanted to update everybody. Tom Holland is not done as Spider-Man. He is still very much Spider-Man. However, we can't really say the same for the Fantastic Four cast that we knew, or I should say we thought we knew. We have some news from a couple of insiders that is kind of concerning at this point in time, because it really doesn't sound like anything is finalized with the Fantastic Four, with the exception of one or maybe two actors in which that isn't even finalized yet. But it looks like Margot Robbie might not be playing Sue Storm. In fact, it does look like Sue Storm might be the only character that has been officially cast at this point in time, and it's looking like it might not be Margot Robbie, but Vanessa Kirby. Now, we've talked about Vanessa Kirby in the past. Her name has always been in the mix of who Marvel Studios has been looking at to play Sue Storm / the Invisible Woman in the MCU. I think she is personally a great pick. I really like Vanessa Kirby as an actress. She's got great acting skills, and I think she has a really great look. And at the same time, this is kind of in line with what Marvel Studios has done before. They take actors and actresses who aren't exactly the biggest ones yet or super well known, but then they become that way because of their MCU roles. I have nothing against Margot Robbie at all. I actually really like Margot Robbie, and I think she is iconic as Harley Quinn. But she is already super famous, and Marvel Studios has had a history of not really casting super famous actors. Of course, there are always exceptions, like Sam Jackson. But of course, it's always really cool to see actors' careers just explode because of their Marvel characters, like Chris Hemsworth and Tom Holland. It's just fantastic to see. Now, here's what Grace Randolph recently said in a tweet. She said, "It's looking really, in all caps, good. I hear it might have happened. I also hear she was the director's first choice all along." And she posted a picture down below of the tweet of Vanessa Kirby. Now, like I mentioned, yes, we have heard her name out there for a long time of a possible candidate for Sue Storm. It does look like Marvel Studios wanted her, and the director, Matt Shakman, wanted her as well. And we talked about this last time, but if you get huge actresses like Margot Robbie, they do want more money. And Vanessa Kirby is amazing. She has done some amazing projects. I love her, but Margot Robbie is more famous. She has done many iconic movies, played many iconic roles with many iconic actors around her. I mean, she's about to be Barbie. She is Barbie. And based off of what we've heard before, Marvel Studios wanted Emma Stone to play play Sue Storm, but she wanted more money than they really wanted to give her. So Vanessa Kirby probably wouldn't want to get paid as much as Margot Robbie or Emma Stone. So that would work out for Marvel. Plus, if Matt Shakman wanted her the entire time, that probably means she tested extremely well. So I'm all for this, and I hope it happens. And this could kind of be the drama that people are talking about right now. Insider Daniel RPK recently responded to a tweet that stated, "Fantastic Four cast still not locked?" In which he responded, "Correct, not locked at all. A lot of drama there." Now, there's a lot of things that this so-called drama could be about. We're not going to speculate too much, but there are two things that could possibly be getting in the way of finalizing the Fantastic Four cast, and which again, Marvel Studios really wants to do very soon so they can announce the official cast at San Diego Comic-Con during their Hall H panel. So it's extremely important to them to lock down this cast soon. One of the reasons they haven't yet could be, like we just talked about, money. If you have big names like Adam Driver and Margot Robbie wanting $20 to $30 million to play this role, then you have actors like Paul Mescal, who could be playing Johnny Storm, wanting 15 to 20 million as well, and then Daveed Diggs, who could possibly be playing the Thing, wanting 15 to 20 as well. That's a pricey movie. That's $100,000 possibly for the cast. And that's really not even the cast. We talked about this before, but Antonio Banderas could be playing the villain, Galactus. That's definitely another 30 million. He's a huge name. So the drama could be the actors want to play the role. Marvel Studios want the actors to play the role, but the actors want to get paid what they think they are worth, which I totally understand. But another thing could go back to Grace Randolph's comment that Mac Shakman, the director, wanted Vanessa Kirby all along. Margot Robbie could have been there, and Kevin Feige could have wanted Margot Robbie, but the director Matt Shakman could have wanted Vanessa Kirby. That's where some drama could have been as well. That does happen, and it's not always that big of a deal, but of course it can delay the casting process. Now, it might have worked out in a way that Margot Robbie decided to pass on it, or Marvel Studios decided to pass because Margot might have wanted a little bit more money than they could give, in which case it fell down to the second choice, which could have been Vanessa Kirby, in which Max Shakman could have been extremely happy about. There's definitely a lot more that could be happening behind the scenes, but like I said, since we don't really know, we won't speculate too much. I will say though that Adam Driver playing Mr. Fantastic is still probably set. He has worked with Disney for a long time in the Star Wars franchise. He knows a lot of people there. He's close with a lot of people there, and I really don't think Marvel and Disney have a problem paying him what he believes he has deserved to be paid. So I think right now our Mr. Fantastic and our Invisible Woman could be Vanessa Kirby and Adam Driver. And if that is so, tell me what you think about this. Would you be okay with that? Do you see them as our Fantastic Four members? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, and if you subscribe and leave a comment, you're entered in our giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox Series X, a PS5, some Marvel Legends items, or some DC items as well. We pick one winner at the end of each month, and the winner gets to pick one item. Also, we have a Patreon account now posting exclusive content. We have a Discord server and a website. Be sure to check those out. We'll link them down below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.